It's coffee time. Holding that really weird. Also, with special guest Sam in the background wearing a Kisei wig and a... Shoot! What is that League of Legends character called? Teemo. A Teemo hat. I don't know why he put it on, but I'm delighted he put it on and that he's back there. Enough of you guys have said over and over and over again, what, do you just like make Sam hide in another room while you're doing this show? And
Yes.
yeah, the honest answer is yes. Sometimes I feel really weird when he's back there. So we were like, you know what? Fine. We'll do one where he's just back there on his laptop. Look, there he is. He's right there. Also, don't judge me for wearing the same t-shirt twice in a row. I had put this t-shirt on. Okay. I had put this t-shirt on right after taking a shower. And then this morning I was like, I didn't really give that t-shirt a shot, and then wore it again. So that's why you get two shows with the same t-shirt. Also, fine. I'm finally just gonna move this. I'm just gonna move it. Here, I'm gonna put this here. There. Now we've attended to two things that are consistently said in the comment section. I hope that you're delighted. Also, I am starting to not be as bad at Dawn Gate. Played with this guy and TB and Krender and a couple of guys from the community team for Dawn Gate, and I'm doing better. But I'm also playing with a character that's like more my play style. Although Sam thinks that there are other characters that would be even better for me, but I'm just delighted to be like doing damage and killing things sometimes. Not that it's all about killing things, but like I also just feel like today, I don't know if Krender's just like a terrible teacher, but I feel like today I learned so much more about just the general concept of working with your team in a MOBA more than I have ever learned. Because most of the time, I'm so confused what I'm supposed to be doing, where I should be. Should I just stick to my lane? Should I go to another lane? Everybody else is going to the other lane. Like, it's always been confusing to me. And just today... What is she doing? Just today, I feel like I've made a breakthrough in my mind. I've started to understand things so much better. So I'll give some credit to Sam, because Sam did a teaching game with me, and then, you know, community guys did some teaching as well. I'm like, okay, I get it now. I get it so much more now. So that's a nice feeling. We have, oh man, I need to not forget to say this. We have our Indiegogo up for Mangapod to go to Anime Expo. So the reason that we decided to do this is because people like Dazza live in Australia, and it's very, very expensive for them to come out. So we made an Indiegogo. It's not the sort of thing where it's like, we need this much money, and if we don't get it, then it's all just shambles, right? It's the sort of thing where it's like, this is how much we'd like to get, but if we get anything less than that, that's fine. So we're doing that in hopes to get the whole gang together and do a live stream together and do our panel at Anime Expo and all of this other stuff. So if you watch Mangapod, or if you support Mangapod at all, then I will link in the description if you guys will go and check it out and see if you're interested in helping us even a little bit. That would be amazing, because I would love to meet Dazza in person and Yoku. But like, it would just be so much fun. I'd be like, I only know you. I've only ever known you across a computer. I love those experiences. Knowing somebody behind the computer for so long and then meeting them in real life. It's happened so much more since having this as my reality, like the YouTube reality, right? But it never gets old, that feeling of seeing somebody in person for the first time, but realizing you still have the same in-jokes and they're still the same person, and it's just fun. It's super fun. So I'm excited to hopefully be able to do that with Dazza and Yoku. So if you guys will check out our Indiegogo, we'd really appreciate it. We were trying to figure out, when I was working on Swords and Stitches stuff, we were on a call and we were talking about the Indiegogo and we were discussing like rewards and things like that. And we were like, oh, we can put a video up I wonder what video we should put up. And then it just devolved. It just devolved into us being like, we should put that video of tiny hamsters eating tiny burritos as our Mangapod video. It's like, it would be just as relevant, I think. But we wound up putting up the video that's like the original video that Erin made when she was announcing that we were going to start Mangapod, which is so great. Just like, oh, it's so long ago. That was so long ago. But I also, I met Stampy for the first time tonight. We went out to dinner with a bunch of the Minecraft channels that were in town and had kind of mediocre Italian food at a restaurant that, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, so I had forgotten about this until I started talking about it, and now I'm upset all over again. We went to this Italian restaurant, right? And we get there. Sam and I are the last people to get there. We come in, we sit down, and the whole drive there, I've been like, I'm so excited to eat some pasta. Pasta sounds so good right now. We get there, we sit down, we're all talking and chatting and whatever else. And eventually, our friend Lou leans over and goes, by the way, apparently on Mondays, this place does not serve pasta. What kind of Italian restaurant are you? I was so upset. I was like, what? That doesn't make any... I have never heard of that in my entire life. So I had a calzone, and it was, it was fine. But I wanted pasta. Although, technically, they do serve lasagna. And lasagna and pasta. So, they're liars. But just like general pasta dishes, they refused. They absolutely refused to serve on Mondays, which was so strange. And even the lasagna, when it was brought out, I was like, that looks pretty basic, and started eating it. I was like, how is that? They're like, it's pretty basic. Like, okay. It was just meat sauce. It was just the noodles and the meat sauce, and that was like it, which is totally fine. I'm just used to, like some spinach in there, maybe some cheese, It was basic. It was basic Italian food with no pasta involved, and that was very strange. But I'll move on. I'll move on from it. Especially since Sam and I are going to watch Game of Thrones after I'm done making this, which I'm so excited about. Because apparently it was real good. It's so funny talking to people who have read the books and people who haven't read the books. People who haven't read the books are like, this is so great. This has been just so great from start to finish. A+, 10s out of 10s. And then people that read the books, wait, this is the hand that I used for people who haven't read the books, right? This hand. Okay. People who have read the books keep being like, man, this season is so slow. Because they're waiting for things to happen. They're like, I know that this thing is going to happen soon. It's just, oh, God, they're dragging so bad. It doesn't feel that way to anybody else. But for the people who've read the books, it's just like, come on. I think because they've changed so much stuff. So it's like, there's almost that feeling of not knowing when it's going to happen. Like, I don't know. They've changed so much. Maybe it's not going to happen. Maybe it'll happen way later than it's supposed to. And I guess in this season, they're also... George R.R. Martin is having them put in details that haven't been in the books yet. Like things that are going to be revealed in the books later are being hinted at now in this season, which I think is a really interesting choice. And I'm wondering if some people are really upset about that. Like, are watching and being like, what? Just feeling betrayed. Like, but I read the books. I should know everything first. So upset. I don't know, maybe I'm just projecting what I would be like if I had read all of the books. I'd be like, oh, come on, really? Are we all just on the same level now? Doesn't even matter that I read the books. And you just cry. You play Sarah McLachlan and cry. I don't know why I'm turning this into an ASPCA commercial, but it is. It is now. Anywho, on that note, I'm gonna go. But I hope that you guys had an amazing day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Say bye, Sam.
Bye.
Bye. Mwah.